Are we going?
I believe so. Let me double check. Yes, we are online.
All right.
Yeah,
Hi, everyone. Okay. Hi, everyone, and welcome to D20 Air, where we roll dice before one of our internet goes out. I'm Kate. I'm the DM.
I'm Alice.
Alright.
I play Tam, who's a half-orc bard.
I'm Jess, and I'm playing Nora the Wizard.
And I'm Jules, and I'm playing Ren, the Elven Ranger.
I'm Maddie. I'm playing Val, the Tiefling Druid.
And I'm Miller. I'm playing Augie the Paladin. Human Paladin. All right.
Nice. And we still don't have a group name. That's fine. Okay. We have a couple of things we want to talk about. First, Miller, you wanted to talk about some cool stuff we have.
Yes. All right, guys. So we are starting a new thing where we're creating Spotify playlists based on our characters that we each individually created. And the first one that we're releasing today is my boy Augie. The influences I have for the playlist, like, I don't really know. It's such a disaster playlist. Once the stream is over, we'll link it in the description, and we'll maybe put it on our Tumblr too.
Already posted.
Oh, okay, it's up. Cool. So go check that out. But yeah, each week we'll probably be ending up releasing a different one. Yeah, so just keep your eye out for it. All right.
All right. And next we are going to answer, we had a question about art that we are releasing. Jules or Jess, did you guys want to talk about that?
Sure. So that's me. That is the hold up there still. But it will be done eventually. I've got, I think, 2 more characters to finish off. But it will happen. And then we also had, is it Black Sheep Art on Tumblr? Made some really wonderful fan art of everybody in the party, and it's amazing. So if you want to see their interpretation of our characters, definitely check it out. That's Black Sheep Art. Maybe we'll put the link in the description as well.
Yeah, you're going to definitely check that out.
I'll do that.
Yes, so big thank you to them.
Really cool. All right. Do we have any other things?
Yes. Big congratulations to Kate, who just finished her run of her show and has worked super hard. And is still happy to DM for us as well. Thank you.
I'm so tired, you guys. All good. Yeah. Are there any other things we want to?
Can someone post the link on Tumblr so we can share?
Yes, I was
Okay,
just
perfect.
about to do that.
There we go. All right. I've been really busy, so I haven't quite. I'm gonna stop saying what I have prepared and what I haven't prepared, and I'm just gonna keep you guessing. All right. So, last session, for the last couple of sessions, we had Ren wake up from his strange illness that seemed to have afflicted him and discovered not only his backstory, but also that the cause of this, or the alleged cause of this, was a woman who seemed to kind of attack him in the garden and put him under this curse. There was question of finding him, or finding her, as well as searching for Tony the Tiger. I hate that. For Tony, the Rakshasa, as well as researching about a mysterious woman in the moon, as seen in one of Ren's streams. One search was relatively successful, but we found a book with a missing page. And the other search for Tony was unsuccessful, but we did manage to run into Mimi, who gave some of our disaster boat friends some nice new threads, nice new digs. Yo. It's been a hot minute. And after that, we met in the Magic Guild for some dinner and talked to some of the guild members. Before that though, ran into Quinby and kind of discussing with him. Later, Tam tried to talk to Quimby and assumed that he had taken the page. It was discovered through that he did not and was very offended by this. And we left everyone kind of to go to sleep and wake up in the morning reflecting on not only what we found out in terms of Val, in terms of the knowledge of the backstory that had just been found out, kind of the realization that perhaps we're not as charismatic as we assumed we were.
Why are you gonna at me like that, Kate?
And some of us realizing that perhaps we are more charismatic to others than we assume to be. And with that, we wake up first thing early in the morning, a new day, kind of still thinking about the successes and failures of the previous day before. So, group, what would you like to do? Besides find a new name. You guys need a name.
Yeah.
We're just the gang at the minute.
Jess and I are in the garden right now, aren't we?
Yeah, we camp out in the...
Oh yeah, we were heckling you from the window.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hold on, I'm vlogging stuff. I'm sorry.
Yep, same. So, Ren and Nora, you guys wake up in the morning. It's a little bit, a little dewy outside, so you wake up kind of covered in a light dew, a little cold, but still a very nice breeze brushes past, kind of waking up your senses in the morning. It's got that nice morning dew kind of smell as the sun is beginning to rise over the city of Alashi. You can hear the slight birds chirping in the distance. There doesn't seem to be any in the garden in particular, but it looks to be at the beginning of a bright day.
I poke Ren and I'm like, have you got any twigs anywhere? Just checking.
None that I can see.
You're not turning into a bush?
I certainly hope not.
Great. It's a good start. It's good. Okay. I'm gonna get up and I'm very disgruntled at being covered in dew and I'm gonna run inside.
All right. Inside, you do remember that in the rooms there are all like bathrooms and places to take a bath if you so wish.
None of us have taken baths in this campaign.
Oh my god, yeah.
We're disgusting.
Can we all wake up and immediately take a bath?
Wait, so they're like the bathrooms are like a dorm room, like they're connected like an apartment style?
Yeah, I mentioned in the beginning that there's like a door next to the bed that none of you guys ever entered, but
Because we just ended up like bunk bedding all together because we didn't think to explore any other rooms.
Oh my god, it's a bathroom! They have running water and everything. I'm gonna run upstairs to the communal bedroom upstairs and bang the door. They've got bathrooms.
Oh my god.
I'm like, what? Huh?
What?
Huh?
What?
I don't know why it didn't occur to me, but they have running water and everything.
Tam like just like smells herself, and she's like, "Oh gee, all right, okay, all right, let's go." And then she just gets up, and then follows Nora to the like. Hang on, what's the set of this bathroom like? Because I can't just like.
Wait, is this like a communal bath? Is it one massive bath? Are we all gonna have?
So entering the bath, you see it's very rudimentary in size. You see what appears to be a glass kind of mirror in one corner and a very large tub in the other. And you see now that there's kind of this pipe that is leading towards it with one kind of tap on top that you can turn on and off. From there, you recognize the piping earlier and the scaffolding earlier that was built into this in connection to the house. Yeah.
Nice.
We're so good at this game.
You see as it goes down, there is a small window in the corner that has ventilation, so if you'd like to open, you can. Yeah.
Is there like a hot and a cold tap? Or is it just, can I turn it on and see if it runs hot?
You can.
I'm going to do that.
All right. You turn it on. It's not cold, but it's cool water, you know. You wait a second, you wait a couple minutes, and it's still running cool.
Okay.
You all roll just an intelligence check.
Cool. This'll go great. 1 second.
Oh, fucking hell!
Oh my god, was it a 1?
No.
Never seen a bath before.
Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 2.
16.
Yeah.
You get the feeling that it does not seem to have any sort of mechanical ability to turn on or off like hot or cold, but you do know that the cantrip prestidigitation costs and recognizing the fact that it's a magical using field, you assume that would be a purpose for this.
I was way ahead of you. I'm gonna cast prestidigitation and make it hot, even though I have what is a bath? What is this? Because clearly my number 2 intelligence. Maybe I've done it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast it and heat up the water.
Nora's never washed before.
No, does take you a couple moments to heat it up because it goes cubic foot by cubic foot, but eventually you're able to heat up this water until it's a nice toasty bath.
Okay.
You can see the slight spirals of water vapor rising up and going out the window and ventilation up tall at the top of the window, top of the wall.
I'm gonna look at Nora and be like, right, you did that, so I'll just see ya. Bye. Enjoy. And then I'm just gonna leave.
Is there a lock on the door?
Yes.
I'm locking the door.
Wait, what do you think?
No, I just know in this freaking game someone's going to walk in on me, so I'm locking the door. I'm going to have a bath and wash off 23 years of filth, apparently.
For the first time in a long time, you're able to, you sink down in the bath, kind of having that luxury that you haven't been able to use in a while. You wipe off some of the grime and the dirt that from the past couple journeys. You don't remember how long it's been, and you feel a sinking, you feel of relaxation in your joints and in your bones, kind of almost releasing a tension that you didn't know was there. It's almost a simple magic in its own way. It's a magic of just absolute just luxury and relaxation that you just really haven't been able to experience in past couple of years that is finally allowing you to take a deep breath in for what seems like the first time in a long time. Are the rest of you guys planning on bathing as well?
Ren's still outside.
I'm still in a bed asleep.
Okay.
Who's asleep?
Val.
Yeah. Is Oggy awake?
I'm like half awake, I'd say.
Okay, I'm gonna go into the communal room and like kind of just I guess like nudge Oggy awake and be like, there's a bath.
What?
Nora found a bath, and I feel like it's because we didn't explore any of the rooms, which now in hindsight feels a bit silly, but there was a bath all this time.
Is Nora in there right now?
Nora's using it. So do you want to go
Okay.
first or after Nora or me?
You can go first. It's fine.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You guys spend the next like hour or so each taking about 20 to 30 minutes, hour and a half to kind of take this bath, give everyone their space and their time. At this time, Val, you have woken up. At this time, Red, about an hour and a half has passed. Are you still outside? Or
Yeah, I was going to ask, there's a tree in the garden, right?
there is.
Is it a tall tree?
Looking up, I'd say it's about a 12-foot tree. It's like an oak tree. It's like a pretty sturdy.
Okay, I climb the tree.
Okay.
As high as the branches can hold me.
Okay. Just for the hell of it, roll a dexterity check.
How did I know this would happen? 19.
19? Yeah, no problem. You actually are able to reach the top. It's a very strong tree, and you're able to reach the top, and you peek out at the very top edge of the branches, and you're able to see out. Again, you are on this very tall cliff, so you're able to see all around.
This tree isn't next to any windows, is it?
No. Okay. The garden is like here. The guild is here. You guys are on the second floor up here.
Gotcha.
So, opposite sides.
So I'll just like sit in the tree for a little while. I'll use prestidigitation to clean myself. Cubic
Okay.
foot by cubic foot.
All right.
So that should take about 60 seconds. And I'll just look out at, can I see, I guess I can see Valashi from here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll just look out at Valashi. Is there like sap on the trunk of this tree?
Feeling around at it's a little sticky, but it's not particularly like you're not. It's you being a ranger, like being able to know like basic survival thing. If you don't want to be touching sap, you're able to climb around it without. You spent a while in the woods. The woods, like the forest, is your favorite like terrain, so you know how to not be covered in sap if you choose not to be.
Okay. Well, I'll choose not to be covered in sap, except I will take like a little fingerful of sap and just like press it onto the back of my hand.
Okay.
And that's all.
All right.
Val's awake right now. Like she's up.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'm gonna have Val like go into the bathroom, I guess, the communal bathroom for like the first time, because like she doesn't really know how a bathroom works.
Yep.
So, can I have her like try to go over and like figure out how to, like, have you ever used your friend's bathroom and spent like 20 minutes trying to figure out how the water works? Like that's what Val's doing right now. She doesn't understand how it works.
Roll a wisdom check.
Hold on. I have limited desk space.
Kate, can I be working on a spell after I have my bath?
Yes. So that's that takes you like spell takes you like an hour, right? And 25 gold?
I did 2 hours last session, I think.
Oh, that spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I thought you meant you were transcribing something into your spell book. Okay. So you're doing 2 hours?
However much time we have until everyone's kind of done.
Okay.
Wisdom check was 7.
Okay. What's your modifier?
Oh, my modifier. Hold on. The Wi-Fi's being stupid.
You're a druid. Why's your wisdom so? That's fine.
Yeah, there's no modifier.
Yeah. Okay. 7. Takes you the better part of 15 minutes because you're also a little too socially anxious to like go out and ask, and you don't want your friends to think that you're uncivilized. So you kind of spend a good 15 minutes just looking around, trying to like touch things. You at some point you start looking for secret compartments, and then randomly your sleeve gets caught on a little lever next to a pipe, and it pulls up and water starts flowing from it.
In seeing this, Val like kind of like clicks and is like, yes. And she kind of like takes off her clothes and like gets into the tub, I guess. I'm going to assume that the water is not warm.
No.
Right? Okay. She really doesn't notice that it's not warm though. And she kind of just goes about trying to wash herself best she can.
Yeah. It's very interesting. It's almost like if the still part of a river, it still has that general flow, but for the most part, it's less of that being swept away. It's a very stationary, almost like a river behind a very large rock. So it has that little calm spot in there. It's kind of like bathing in that or finding like a shallow pool.
Okay.
And you're able to wipe the grime. Do you remove your bandages and stuff as well and do this, or?
Yeah, she'll remove the bandages for like just to like remove them for a second, clean what's underneath them, and then put them right back on as soon as she's done.
Okay, cool.
Where do you have bandages, Val?
She's in the bathroom now.
Are you in the bathroom?
I mean, I'm asking Maddie. Like, where does Val have bandages?
Nor disappears in the bath.
Why do you have bandages on?
Val coming back from Mimi's does have that full thing, which includes I don't know if you recall, but it's the black shirt that has a very long kind of flowy sleeve that comes and ends at a point around here, so enough to have fingertips, but also enough to be completely covered. From what you remember, there were vague bandages around the arms and possibly more. You don't know. That's all that you saw.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, I'm just getting the mental image of like Nora. Have you ever seen that Vine with like Big Bird like busting through the door? Like that's what I'm getting. Being like, why do you have bandages on your hands? Like into the bathroom.
No, you know what I'm thinking of is the freaking bath scene in campaign 1.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Pops out of the water.
Can we not?
All right. So.
Sorry.
You spend that with Val. In addition to that, and especially how long it takes, that you're probably in there for a good 45 minutes, kind of enjoying this bath. You kind of splash a little, kind of playing for a little bit.
Do we notice taking like ages?
I mean, she's been in there for about 45 minutes now, so.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you this. Do you think she's okay? Do you think she's drowned? Does she know how to be in the bath?
Probably not.
Should we check?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna march over.
Me,
and, like,
I'll follow Tam.
knock on there and be like, "Hey, Val."
Yeah?
Okay, she's alive. That's
alright.
good.
Good. And then I'm just gonna go off.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to our room, and I can see the garden from outside the window. You said.
Yes.
Are there flowers in the garden?
Yeah. There's so how the garden is. There's a tree, and then there are shrubs, and then there's also an herb garden, and then around the edge there are wildflowers or domesticated wildflowers, I guess, around a fence. It's not a particularly large garden. In some elements it's made for function. Oh, there's also besides an herb garden, there's also vegetables and some interesting growing fruits, almost like kumquats that seem to be growing oh gosh, the name's escaping me. Kind of like bluebells, kind of. There are these kumquat-like things. It looks to be a bit magically influenced, which you can gather from it being a magic guild. And knowing Quimby, who is the you get the feeling that it's like a communal garden that they all contribute to.
From up there, can I see if they have any roses in the garden?
Roll an investigation check.
Oh no. All right. Okay, that is a 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
You see what seems to be a red flower for a second, and you zone in on it, and then you realize that it's just a strangely colored daisy. There's also a little bit of a red patch in the corner, but doesn't look like roses.
Okay. Then I'll just go away and ignore it. I'll probably head down and get some breakfast while I wait to use the shower.
Okay.
Well, for brekkie.
At this point, all of you have finished taking a bath. Ren, you have had nice time out with the tree with a little sap on the back of your hand.
I'm gonna have Val get out of the bath, obviously.
Yeah, you're a little pruny, and the bottom of your feet is kind of starting to itch a little bit for how long you've been in the water for.
Yeah, so she gets out and she puts on the underlayers of her clothing, I guess. Like, she doesn't put on the full jacket, she puts on the shirt underneath and stuff. So her shoulders and everything else is exposed, and she's just got her pants on and stuff, and I'm gonna head back out into the communal part of the bedroom.
I think we're down in the breakfast hall now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the little room by the library doing the spell stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh.
I'll join people in the breakfast hall.
Okay, I'll come down. How many hours was that? Okay.
It's about, let's say 2.
Okay.
How many more have you got left?
I've done 4 so far.
All right, so you got 2 more?
I'm going to go up to Gertrude. I'm going to see if Gertrude's there.
Okay. Yes, she is. In comparison to the dinners that you guys have had, there is there's large amounts of eggs that appear to be sunny side up and toasted bread next to it. There is a large platter of fruits cut up in different things, and then there's a very thick looking whitish substance next to it, and then some nuts and berries kind of in this mixture next to it. There's also some orange juice and apple juice in the far corner, and there's also sausage and bacon.
All right. So can we just take, or is Gertrude gonna give us?
It's assembly line.
Okay.
How it usually goes. Yeah.
I take one of everything and get some orange juice as well.
Okay.
And is anyone sitting at the table?
Looking around, let's see. You see Nali is there. Loris is not. Ollie is there, as well as Abington. There, you see, before you see Adelaide, you don't see Gertrude actually, but you do, well, you see Adelaide, who some of you met earlier in the kitchen. She kind of sees Augie and gives him a little wink.
I just smile back, like, just completely oblivious. Like,
she kind of blushes a little. And they're kind of spread out. Ollie and Enzo are actually, or Ollie is sitting by himself. Abington is talking to Nolly. Kind of, they look like they're having, yeah.
Okay.
Looking like they're having a serious conversation.
Serious?
Like a businessy conversation, not like a, not like a.
Okay.
It's more of just like a yeah. Like more of like a business. There's a scroll that they have that they're both looking at together.
Okay. Oh god, and in between what I would do and what Augie would do, because Augie's so stupid, I'm gonna go. So is anyone sitting across from Nolly?
Yeah, so it's Nolly, Table, Abington. So they're sitting like across from each other, looking at this map.
All right, I'm gonna go and sit right next to Nolly.
Okay.
Do I see?
So I was thinking. Yes. How can I help you?
I don't know. I just wanted to sit next to you guys for breakfast. Hi.
All right. Hi. How is everything doing? Okay. How is your friend doing?
I haven't seen him today, but he's doing better.
Good.
How are you? Are you feeling better?
Oh yes, I am just dandy. Yes.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to check because.
Actually, we're talking about something that maybe you would be interested in. You worship Helm, correct?
Yeah.
We are having a bit of a clashing right now with the between two religious sects here in Valachia. I was curious if we could get your input onto kind of more of that discussion.
All right, sure.
All right, so she pulls you in and is kind of talking to you just about there are a couple different gods, smaller gods, the god of the harvest versus the god of the of kind of merchants and trade, and there's a bit of a backlash between the two. The farmer, it's basic rudimentary stuff. It's just kind of that the farmers worshiping these people and the merchants who sell their wares are kind of having a little bit of a backlash, and so they get your expertise on kind of that more religious side.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Then I'm all good. All right.
I'm gonna got some food as well, and I don't see Quimby in the room, do I?
Nope. He's
Cool, great,
not here.
Amazing. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Is Augie in like deep conversation with Gnarly? Can I just like sit by them?
You can. You go and sit by them, and you hear them having a very in-depth discussion. You hear again. There are these two feuding kind of ideologies that are kind of clashing, discussing which one's better, which one deserves more importance. It's, if you really want to know, there's stamps that go on many of the crates and stuff, and there's a symbol that the farmers have begun to try to incorporate into their wares onto the boxes, versus the merchants who are placing their own symbol over it, and so it's kind of an issue of, yeah.
Alice finds this really interesting. Tam's just sitting there having some breakfast.
I'm going to grab a plate of food. Is Quinby not downstairs?
No.
Okay.
I'm also there.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm still in the room.
Okay. I like nod over to Ollie and I'm like, where's your brother?
I mean, he likes to sleep in late. What can I say?
Oh.
Actually, I haven't seen him in a couple days. He might be on a mission. I don't know.
You two not that close? You don't know where he is?
I mean, he's my friend, but I'm not like his keeper or anything. You know?
Okay. I'm gonna sit opposite. Yep.
I'll grab.
Oh,
my
actually, no.
food.
I'm gonna like. Sorry. So, when do we get to go on missions and stuff?
I mean, you can just look at the board, talk to Nolly, make sure you know like she's okay with it, and just go out and do stuff. It's not that hard. Like you got the symbol.
I knew that.
Ren slides in next to Nora.
You look over and you see on the wall across from the door to open, there is a huge wall that it is written in like blackboard with like chalk over it that just has words and just listings of different jobs that require magical usage that you saw when you came in. On the first day, we did.
Wow.
Hey,
Ren, there's a
freeloading
big...
off this guild, not doing any work.
There's a big fuck off blackboard over there that none of us have. Did you see that, or is that just me?
Apparently, I didn't. Does that mean we can just choose one and go?
I guess.
Let's maybe do that.
Let's talk to the others. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Has anyone thought about what they want to do today?
I don't know. Breakfast, but now I've had that, so I don't know.
Priorities. There's a really big board with all these jobs on it that apparently we can't complete whatever we want to. Yep. Funny that.
Really? Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay.
You know what? I'm just going to abandon my breakfast and go and examine the board.
Yeah.
I'll join her.
Okay.
While we're going over, I'm just gonna turn to Nora and be like, I thought we were going up north though. Was that just like, I don't know.
I mean, we were gonna do a, recon research work before we let's
look at the board. I guess we could look at the board, right?
Yeah.
Am I there as well? Looking at the board?
Yeah,
Hearing this conversation?
Everyone is down in this room except for Val.
Okay. But I'm still talking to Nolly.
Augie is still talking to Nolly and Abington.
Okay, so us three are looking at the board.
Okay. There are a couple different listings. You see there's a latest one that is from this farmer kind of a little ways away, about a day away, that is looking into apparently some ghosts have been milking his cows in the middle of the night, and he's looking for some form of magical protection about that. He's discussing how there's like teenagers or ghosts or something that appear to be stealing milk from his cows.
Oh my god.
You do it one time.
Oh, what? That was us? I did not.
Yeah. I'm sitting there going, Why would a ghost milk a cow?
I was literally thinking, oh my god, we know so much about cows. Let's go fix it.
You didn't fucking realize.
Like, Nora and Tam are like, oh, amazing. We can go to the house again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can't wait to
Actually
another
took that
farm.
quest.
Anyway,
Friends, should we do this one? Should we do the ghosts?
That was literally us.
oh my god.
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Where are the ghosts?
Where the
That's
fuck
pretty
are
cool.
those?
Where are the ghosts? Gotcha. I mean, case solved. That's a pretty easy job, if you ask me.
We could go. Oh my gosh, is that what people do? They like it's like insurance fraud. Like they break the thing and then they go and fix the thing. So
I mean, we
could go and
can.
milk them again, and then we go back and fix it, and then just keep getting
Fantastic. Easy money.
easy money.
I have no problem with it.
Okay, other jobs.
Yeah.
There's looking at it takes you about 5 minutes to read all of them, and there's some very it's ranging from everything rudimentary as like there are ghosts milking my cows to searching for a child who seems to have gone missing. There's a couple. I mean, like, would you like me to read all of them?
Like the. It's hard to say. Like the most interesting or lucrative ones.
You do see that there is one. Okay, bye, Maddie. You do see that there is one from a local seamstress in town who is searching for someone to go on an errand to get some magical cloth and some magical kind of metalwork enchantment from a place in Caraval. And there's also there's one that's very striking in that in comparison to the white chalk is actually written in it has a red star next to it that is discussing an animal trafficker who seems to be taking magical animals and selling them along the black market. It says that it's about 5,000 gold for this one.
Oh, wow.
The other one, the errand, it's 50 gold, or no, sorry, it's 15 gold a day. And then in addition, a magical garment like for the procurer of it.
Is that Mimi? Is there like an address on it as well, or?
There is an address that I do not have written down.
Is it 126 Buttermarket Street?
It is indeed.
How do you remember that, Jules?
I wrote it the fuck down.
You wrote it down.
I'm actually gonna. Yeah, I've got to go get my notes because this is a good moment because I forgot my notes, so I'm gonna go grab those for a second.
Well, I have 123 Quarter Market Street, so I don't know when you get Butter Market Street.
Wait, it's 123 Buttermarket Street?
I had 126
Quarter Market.
Buttermarket.
No wonder we couldn't find Tony. We're like the fucking 179 Butter Market.
126.
Jesus.
420.
I swear he said Buttermarket.
Butter Market. Quarter Market. Okay.
Where's the full thing?
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I was like really embarrassed. I was like, I can't just leave and go get my notes. Like then they know.
We know.
While sorting that out, I'm gonna roll my 2 rolls for the day.
Okay. And also, you need to roll HP for Oscar for the day.
Okay. So my rolls are 12 and 19. And
Damn.
what do I roll for Oscar?
A D4 minus 1.
Oh man. Wait, what's?
D4 is the triangle. D4
I know, but how do you know which number it is?
It's
the one that's on top.
Okay. Okay, it's 3.
Okay, so 2.
No, it was 4.
Oh,
but
you
now
rolled a 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happens if you roll a 1?
You re-roll.
Okay.
Oscar just starts the day dead.
I mean, some people might do that. I don't know. It like I guess in that sense, then it would be an unsuccessful spell.
Well, that sucks.
All right.
Right. So, looking at this list,
I think we should go for the ghosts.
I think absolutely not. I think we should go for the one that's 5,000 gold and liberating animals with the
Do you think
pretty red
is
star.
that to do with wizard and Fu? It's not the same wizard, do you think, who was stealing animals?
I don't know. Maybe he's part of the system.
Yeah, maybe.
I suppose it would take some investigation.
Yeah, I'm
But
happy.
5,000 gold.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Okay, works for me.
Should we ask the others?
Yeah. Could you send a
Yeah.
message to Val and also Maddie? Or I suppose one of us could just go up and get her.
Nah, I send her a message with my ring.
Okay.
And I'm like,
Yeah, you take a moment to unwrap your copper ring and form it into a straight wire.
yep. I'm like, hey Val, we're looking at missions for the day, and we may be doing goats, we may be doing animals. It's up to you. Do you want to come down and help? Okay, bye. You can reply to this message.
No, we're not stealing that.
You can respond to this message.
You may respond to this message.
RSVP allowed.
We're not stealing that.
I'm not stealing. It's true. She can RSVP if she wants.
What?
We're telling you to come down.
You
I did
hear
hear
this. You hear this. Yeah, you hear this like in your head, almost like someone's whispering right next to you, but you turn around and there's no one there. But you do recognize it as Nora's voice.
I'm gonna grab like my coat and put it like around my arm, like
Okay.
you know, like when you hold your coat and you go, and then I'm gonna head down upstairs. I'm gonna meet you guys by the message board, wherever it may be. Is it in the cafeteria?
Yeah.
The lunchroom?
Yeah.
Wow.
It
Oh
is
my
right
God,
there.
guys.
It has been there the
Blind.
entire time. No perception. No, you guys should have no perception, like, as players. I'm not even talking about your characters at this point. Just absolutely no perception. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. I've given you so much. It's so many hints, and you don't pay attention to any of them. It's glorious. Okay.
Either taking baths or not taking baths.
Or spending 4 hours trying to figure out how a bath works. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna come
It's
down.
really
and
great. I just want to say, out of game for a second, I've given you guys I've foreshadowed so much, and none of you caught on to it at all.
Hey.
And it's glorious. It's so fun. All right.
That's what she thinks. I know everything.
I'm gonna repeat what I said earlier and just go, what?
I think she got it. She got it.
I'm gonna go to
Um,
the main
Can we
stairs.
beckon Augie over here as well, or is he already here?
is there a piece of chalk attached to the chalkboard?
Roll an investigation check.
Three.
There is
Oh, I'm getting rid of that dice already. I'm sorry.
There is looking around. You can't seem to find it.
Don't worry.
I should be in the dining room now, walking up to you
Hey,
guys.
Augie and Val. Come here for a sec.
Okay, I'm gonna excuse myself from Nolly and go up to them.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up nice and slowly, just holding my jacket.
So, this is apparently what we should have been looking at for the last week.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, we were pretty busy. We went to the Feywild, and we did a lot of other stuff.
exactly.
We've had things to do.
We had a bit of time.
not naming any names. It's no one's fault whatsoever. But we've been busy. It's fine. Anyway, so we can go for money. We can go find some ghosts, or we can find some animal traffickers. Magical animal, like that sounds pretty dangerous to me.
Wait, but is the other one? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, no, you go.
No, you go. It's fine.
No, you go. I'm the
Alice. I was asking for a clarifying question. So the third one, like the one about the clothes, that one is for Mimi.
Listed is the address, and you do see there is the address that you recognize as Mimi's.
Okay. Oh, is that a separate one to the animal thing?
Mm-hmm.
My bad. Okay.
Yes. So I gave you specifics on 3 of them. One of them is ghost milking cows, which you deduct was probably you guys. There is running an errand to get some magical cloth for a seamstress in Valashi, who you determined to be Mimi. And then there is an animal trafficker.
I mean, is there anything to say that we can't do both of them? Because we got to go see Mimi anyway. We promised that we'd go back and visit her. Or is that just like overcommitting ourselves?
Where was the animal trafficking problem? Like, did it give a location?
It did not. It sounds as though so the animal trafficking, it has been happening around, reading more into this, or actually, it doesn't list much, but you do recall that you do need to talk to Dolly, who is the leader of this guild, to confirm choices and stuff. Okay. So perhaps if you were to go ask her, she would have more information.
Yeah, I mean, like the seamstress job requires us to travel to somewhere, the name of which I have forgotten.
Caraval.
Caraval. And we don't know yet where.
K-A-R-A-V-A-L.
Okay.
Caraval.
And we don't yet know where the animal trafficking thing will lead us. So if we talk to Nolly and she says that it's in or around Caraval, then we could do both. But if it's in completely different areas of the continent, probably we should not take on both.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm going to walk up to Nolly.
Okay.
Good morning.
Yes. What can I do for you?
I'm nosy as shit, so I'm glancing at the scroll on the table. Or do I see it like a glance?
Looking at the scroll. One sec. What languages do you know? No.
Elvish, Halfling, and Undercommon.
Yeah. Glancing at that, at the sheet of paper, it's actually blank.
Okay. Okay.
Wait. Yeah. Yep, it's blank.
Okay. Hey, so on the board it says about that the job going with the animal traffickers.
Yes. Were you interested in that one?
Just any more details. Yeah. Is this like a really long one with lots of killing and dying, or is it like a happy one? Well, basically, where is it?
Well, this has been a mystery that has been plaguing us for a few about a year or so now. We've been searching. We've heard tell of an underground animal kind of business in terms of magical ones from other planes, other realms, as well as just more magical innate abilities that aren't quite present in the generic material plane. In terms of being happy, I mean, it's an animal smuggling thing.
Yeah. So, more on the melancholy side. Gotcha. Where is this?
We have recently, the reason that it's up there is we've recently heard tell of a particular animal smuggler who is in town about 2 days' ride outside of the city, close towards the river.
Okay. And, ideally, how many people do we need for this? Is this like a big job?
Well,
I keep looking over my shoulder like,
well, I think we stated about 5,000 gold. We got this from a anonymous employer. However, the 5,000 gold is quite a large sum, so I would assume, I don't know, your group. Do you call yourselves anything? You and the group of friends that you all came in with?
It's a work in progress.
All right, work. So I'd say you and the rest of work in progress.
No. Oh God.
Perhaps.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that now. Yeah. Okay. Let me talk to the rest of
Work.
of
Wait.
what?
What?
God damn it. Give me 1 second.
You kind of hear the chuckle, like a little bit behind you as you turn towards the rest of the group.
So, gang.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a 2-day ride out of the city, and I
It's
mean,
not too bad.
it sounds cool.
Let's do it.
Little bit shady. Don't know who the client is, but they obviously have money.
Yeah.
But it's an anonymous.
How would we get the
request.
money if it's anonymous, do you think?
Good question.
She does. Yes.
How would we get the money if they're anonymous?
Well, when people send in requests, they usually send the money up front, and so we keep it in the treasury until we find it and we give it out. If we are unable or unsuccessful in the mission, we send it back to the employer.
It's an odd business plan. Okay, nice. Gotcha. Okay, turns back.
Yeah, we could do that.
So are we doing both?
I
No,
think we
it's
should
not,
stick
it's
to
not
one.
in the same place. It's a completely different thing.
Oh.
What do you think?
We could always go to Mimi at some point and say, because she doesn't need some random people to help her. We can help her when we've got time after we've taken care of this. If she'd prefer to have us on this mission, but we can just say we're doing something first and we'll get back to her,
Sure.
All right.
or we just leave
What?
it.
What do you think, Val?
I don't care. We can do either.
I guess that's the plan. God. Okay.
We're doing the animal smuggling.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We're gonna take care of some magical creatures.
Yes. Should we visit? Is her name Gertrude?
Gertrude, the cook?
Should we
Yes.
visit Gertrude for some supplies and ask around, make sure we're not missing any benefits of working out of this place
Yeah.
before we go?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Maybe we should. Do you think it'd be all right? Just us 5?
I think yes. I mean, it's 5,000. It seems very convenient for a party of 5, not, yes.
It's 4,000 now. I'm just kidding.
We could ask if they've got any healing potions or anything.
Yeah.
If we get into any trouble, so I'm sure it's in their best, make sure we don't die.
You sure you'll remember to use them?
Oh.
Lol. This time we will.
Wait, Kate. On the are we gonna have to travel through Veloci to get there?
It's a 2-day ride, so
Yeah.
You don't know. You heard it's a 2-day ride. That's
we don't know which
Okay.
direction.
Well, it's toward the river.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't have a map.
All right. Just because I may need to go shopping. All right. Continue.
Okay.
if you guys would like to take a day to prepare for this, then you are allowed to. I mean, like, you can.
Yeah.
It's an open world. You can do whatever you want.
That's what I'm thinking. So, how about, I'll ask Gertrude for some supplies. One of you guys ask whoever would have potions. Would that be,
That'd be Abington.
Abington? Someone ask Abington for potions.
Okay.
And recharge our spells and shit overnight.
Okay, so you're asking Abington a question?
Someone's asking Abington for potions.
Oh, okay.
Should somebody go to Mimi and get the rest of the supplies? Because didn't she get Tam and Ren new outfits? But
Well, she gave us the outfits, and I think she said she was making some for everyone else, but she needed you guys to come into the shop so she could fit you.
Well, we can go into town together to get supplies and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can.
we can do that.
Okay. I don't think we need to do a crazy amount of shopping. We just kind of...
I'm happy to visit Mimi another time.
Yeah, same. It's okay. Can I just scooch by Nali again? God damn it. Hello.
Yes. Hi.
One question. I know there's a lot. Do you have a pearl I can borrow? You do magic and stuff, like a pretty little for magical use.
Oh, for a component.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you be needing?
I promise, I'll give it back. Just for magic. There's a spell I have that needs it.
Yeah. Yes. Which spell?
It's an identify spell.
Yes. Well. Are you taking a job?
I think the others want to kind of look at this magical smuggling schmancy poo thing.
All right. Sounds good. And so she goes over, and there is a line under there, and she writes all of your names out. Well, your first names, you guys.
Progress.
Work in progress.
I mean, if you want to make that your name, you can. She was just having a time with you. She was making a dad joke, but
yeah,
so she goes up and
we're gonna go for it.
All right. One sec. My internet is paused you guys for a second. Okay, now we're back. My internet paused everyone, so I was like, oh, we're just gonna wait a second. So she goes, all right. So if you're for a mission, yes, be sure, Abington. And he kind of looks up and comes over, and she goes, so they are going on a mission. Be sure to If they need supplies, make sure that they can get the basics. You're going to want to go to Gertrude, tell her that this is a level 3 mission, that she should know what that means. And this is now officially yours. If you're requiring assistance from anyone else in the guild, please let me know. Is there anything that you need from me? Right. Well, if you need anything, you do all still have your sigils, correct?
Yes.
Sigils.
What?
The necklaces?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
She is holding her necklace up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're allowed to use magic with these. No one's gonna stop us, right?
Well, you might have a little bit of a rough time with the local law enforcement if they see you, but this should make sure that you're not arrested.
Wonderful. Okay. Have you got like a way of contacting you guys in case stuff goes south pretty quickly?
Yes. So
Like if we need backup or if we need to. Yep.
Mm-hmm. She touches the center of her sigil for a moment and it begins to glow with this red, and she goes, "This will alert us of your location only if you wish and just until you turn it off, just so we get a distress alert if necessary, and we will send out people to you as soon as we can with that."
You just touch it.
Just in the middle, and she shows you. She touches it in the middle, and it glows for a second, and then touches it again, and it stops glowing.
Gotcha. That's pretty nifty. Okay.
Thank you. We spent quite a lot of time in development. Well, not we, more of, but it was more of, mostly Abington. He's like, yes, that was me. You said you needed a pearl, correct?
Yeah. If
Yes,
you have
okay.
one.
Yes, follow me to my shop. Come. And he leads you out of the dining hall up to his room, kind of opens it. Are any of the rest of you guys going? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna see them start to go off and be like, "Hey, wait, I'm coming."
Okay.
Yeah, as well.
Yes, of course.
Please don't leave me alone with these people. Okay.
All right. Leads you up to his room, kind of slams it open. From what you remember, it's somehow impossibly more cluttered than it was previously. Like, you didn't think that was possible, but now it just looks as though there was an explosion of papers and ink and just various components. On the wall, which you didn't see earlier, there is a huge shelf with drawers just listing various, all with various components and potions, potion supplies and things of that nature. And he goes, "So, what did you need for this mission?"
Well, we haven't done one before, so you're probably better to advise us.
All right. Well, you are a wizard, correct?
Yeah.
All right. What spells are... Do you mind if I see your spell book for a moment? What kind of things do you need?
Yeah, be careful with it. And I'm gonna take it out of my satchel and give it to him. Just like things like, if you've got extra, like incense would be cool, but the pearl would be great. I've got stuff collected over the years, but I could do with some other things.
Right.
If I'm there as well, I'd like to just also ask for a tiny bell and a bit of silver wire, if you don't mind. If you have them around.
I can manage that. The pearl is very expensive. I may be able to loan it to you, but
that's fine.
I do only have one at the moment, so.
Gotcha.
All right, and he kind of, you hear him. He steps back. He kind of cracks his back, just, And then he like brings by, kind of pushes things out of the way, steps on a box, and kind of just starts climbing up and finding random things, kind of tossing it back behind his head. And you guys you're like, whoa, and catch it. It seems almost as though there's like feather fall cast on them, so they fall very slowly, so you're able to catch them. But eventually, you get about Nora, you get about, I'd say, 20 gold pieces worth of like incense, herbs, and charcoal and things. And there's also a pearl that he pulls from his pocket. He also procures a small silver bell and what you required.
Yeah, a bell and silver wire. Cool.
I'm going to ask, do you have either some rose petals or a cricket?
I have those.
You do?
Yeah,
Oh, can I borrow some?
sure.
All right. And Abington, do you happen to have a small silver mirror as well?
Does it need to be a whole mirror, or I don't think I have that actually. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'll manage. And then can I just have a few small pieces of parchment? They can be blank.
Is it all right if they're not blank?
Hey, DM, is it all right if they're not blank?
What do you need it for?
A few spells as a small piece of parchment with holy text written on it.
What spell is it?
Shield of Faith and Protection from Good and Evil.
Okay. For those, you're gonna need special spell paper.
Got it.
That would be something that it needs to be able to. It's not just like parchment. It's like a Does it say it's consumed by anything, or just that you need it?
Just that the other components are a small parchment with a bit of holy text written on it.
Give me a second.
Yeah, that's fine.
You guys can do. Okay. Is there anything else you need while I'm looking for this?
No, I think I'm good. And wait, Nora, so you gave me some. What did you give? Rose petals or a cricket?
Well, I have it in my component pouch, so like whenever you need it, it's fine.
Got it.
Cool.
Yeah, that's all I really need.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask. Hey, I don't need any particular components or anything, but is there anything that's good with animals? Because I think we're gonna be seeing some animals. Do you have any like something that can help us speak to them, or something that some nice food? Or sorry, I'm just throwing ideas. I'm just throwing ideas out.
Food. Food. I would recommend talking to Gertrude about.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yes. Shield of Faith. So yeah. It says small parchment with a bit of holy text written on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any parchment on you?
I don't think so.
Okay. He goes, yes, let me see. And he kind of shuffles around for a bit, and you kind of hear some ripping, and you hear some, and he pulls it up, and he goes, these are blank. Will these work?
But they're not the special parchment?
No.
Uh-oh.
You don't need special parchment for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they'd be perfect. Thank you.
All right, there you go.
I take them, and he gave me 2.
Mm-hmm. They're about that big, I'd say. You can rip it, both of them in half, and you can get a small piece of parchment about that big.
Okay. And I actually realized that I need another thing. Do you have powdered silver and iron.
I'm sorry. I think I actually used that up last week. There should be an apothecary or something in Valashi that you might be able to find that at.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Yes. I'd go talk to Gertrude. That's about all I can offer.
Did you give us any healing potions?
Did you? You didn't ask.
Could we have some? What do you usually give people going off on missions? Can you give us like healing potions and stuff?
I believe go talk to Gertrude. I usually just give out components.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Thanks very much.
Guys, I do have 2 healing potions for us to use.
Okay.
You got 2.
Yeah, from the last one we only used 1.
And I have a poultice.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, we'll go to Gertrude.
Okay. Going back down, you kind of find Gertrude. She's busy in the kitchen. She says, yes, what can I do for you?
Hello, we're going on a big mission and we need some stuff, and apparently you're the lady to talk to. So,
Yes, do you have any sort of... That's so exciting. Is this your first mission?
Yep.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right. Did you happen to know which mission it is?
it's the one with the animal smuggler.
That
It's a level 3 mission.
The level 3 mission.
I see that. She goes back, kind of bumbles around for back in a bit, and gives you a small rucksack. Inside there are 5 water skins that have about 2 days worth of water. There's also 10 rations of food. No, yeah, there's about 2 days worth of rations for all of you. And also inside there are 2 small healing potions. Cool. Yes. That is the standard level 3. Is there anything else that I can get for you? One of the, I think I gave 2 days rations worth of vegetarian, so you should be all set with that.
Is Ren with us?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He was with you guys up at Abington's.
Yeah, okay. Say thank you to the nice lady.
Appreciated.
Thank you very much, Gertrude. Okay.
And she goes and pinches your cheek.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, bye. Okay, gathering everyone up. Where is everyone? Is everyone here?
I'm with you.
Group huddle.
In
Do
the
we actually huddle?
cafeteria? Are we gonna do this in the cafeteria? Should we not like go to like a room?
I don't know that it matters. A couple things.
I think we have everything. Yeah.
Couple things though. Should we sleep the night so that our spells are recharged? I know, Nora, you used at least a couple today.
I just used my cantrip.
And you use message?
Message
Is that-
also a cantrip.
Is that a cantrip? Okay, never mind. And also in the description Nali gave us, she said 2 days ride. Do you know if we should be getting
We need
mounts?
horses.
Yeah.
Should we ask someone around here if that's a thing that's provided here, or if there's an allowance for buying or renting
Nora,
horses?
ask Molly again.
Oh gosh.
You've been so good with talking to her.
God, this is really painful, guys.
Maybe you can ask someone else. Maybe they'd know.
I'm gonna like poke Ollie. Hey, Ollie.
Okay, it's been about like 45 minutes. You are alone in the cafeteria right now.
God damn it.
Is there like a stables? Do we ever see a stables coming in? to the building?
Roll an intelligence check.
Yikes.
Because you guys have been
I mean, it's
super
not-
unobservant.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah,
17?
Yeah.
You do not remember there being a stables, at least in terms of what you were. Yeah. You don't
Okay,
remember there being.
1 second. I'm gonna run back to the kitchen. Gertrude!
Yes.
Hello. Horses. Got any of those? Not in the kitchen, obviously. There's no horses in the kitchen. Have you got any horses? Apparently, we need to ride somewhere.
I have some bitterballin, but I don't know if that's.
No. Like, do we get given steeds on these missions?
No, usually most people have their own. I do think that there's some form of horses or something in Valachi. I'm certain you could find something there if you really looked for it.
Great. Okay. Thank you. Coming back.
Of course.
So, has anyone got a pet horse that they haven't told us about?
Oh, wait, I'll just get mine out of my bag. No, I'm just...
I'm sure we could make pretty good headway on foot, honestly. You got me.
DM, how many days is a 2-horse day ride on foot?
Say double it, so about 4 days.
Come on.
Sounds perfect.
I'm just going to say, I'm going to say now that I think it's probably quite a bit safer if we're on horseback. Just because we're not...
Harder to hide, though.
Pardon?
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 It's harder to hide horses, and I don't know how stealthy we need to be.
Why do we get a cart and a couple of horses and then... we don't have to be... We're not stealthing, we've got a 2-day ride. We're not hiding or running from anyone.
If we have the money, then sure. Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Help us out here, Kate. Please.
I'm gonna just say this because I feel like one of you may have forgotten. Hey, Maddie, you know something really cool about being a druid is you have this thing called wild shape that you have not used. I'm just making sure you know about it. Do you remember that that's a thing?
Yeah, I remember that, but isn't it at... No, but isn't wild shape at a lower level spell? At lower level, once I'm lower level, aren't I not allowed to turn into things that I haven't seen?
Yeah, but you've
I haven't seen a horse.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
But we
Also,
can't all ride Val.
Yeah, also, though, it only lasts, an hour or something, right? So, it's not super useful.
Isn't it like a super short... It's not it's a super short spell. Hold on.
It's equal to, half your level, I think.
It's half your level.
So if you're level 3, it'll be...
Could you, change into...
An elephant.
Yeah.
You're right. You can only move an hour at a time.
God damn it.
Okay, it looks at 4th level you can change into a crocodile. At 2nd level you can change into a wolf. I don't know.
Okay, so Val can turn to a horse, but that's just one horse.
One extra horse that we don't need. Well, that means that's less people. If Val can turn into a horse, then that's one person who can ride Val, and then we only need.
Maybe Val doesn't want to be ridden.
Also, it only lasts for an hour, and we have a 2-day ride. We need 2 horses for a cart. If we're getting a cart,
I think we need a cart and horses.
Yeah.
All right. Can we head out then?
To Valachi?
I mean, wait, it only lasts for...
Valachi and then just ask around and see if we can find anywhere that can help us.
Okay, hold on. Maybe we can borrow. We can borrow a horse.
Wait, hold on, Kate. I have a question.
Yeah.
About wild shape. It only lasts for an hour, right? For me.
Yes.
And it can't be used as a bonus action, right?
Okay.
No,
wild shape, you get 2 uses between long or short rests. within that, because you're level 3, it's half your level rounded down, so it's 1 hour. So hypothetically, you can expend it twice and have 2 hours, and then take a short rest, and then do 2. Like, that is a thing that you could do.
Okay.
And I can turn into a horse, but I could also turn into a a dog or something. Like thinking in like the sense that like they don't have to give me a horse to ride. I can just be my own horse.
Yes.
That is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
One less horse for people. I just turn into a horse or like some type of fast animal and just go.
Mhm.
Is what I'm thinking. I just didn't know how to articulate that.
Hey, I might have an idea. Give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna run up the stairs and I'm gonna tap on Anslow's room.
Okay. You knock for a second. No response.
Hello, it's me.
No response.
God damn it. Is the door locked?
Do you want to try for the door?
Yeah.
All right. It is locked.
Oh, damn it. Ollie's door's next door. Okay, let me knock on Ollie's door. Oh, wait,
Okay.
he's on a mission. Bastard. Okay. Plan not good. Okay. Dunno. Does anyone have a horse we can borrow?
Borrow.
Oh, God. Okay, go back downstairs. So that plan didn't work. Could have been great. Sadly not.
Let's
think
just
I have
go.
Go get a horse.
Just buy
Let's just
a
go
horse.
to town. Find
Okay.
a stable. We can possibly. I'm sure we can like rent a cart and 2 horses. I feel like that's a thing. We can just
Okay.
ask. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, gonna go.
Head out to the
I go
lashy.
walk to town.
Yep, we're
Okay.
walking down.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So you all walk into town. What are you doing in here?
Gonna look
We're
around for
stable.
Can I? Yeah.
All right. It's about midday at this point. Whoa.
Is
Okay.
anyone not wearing headphones?
That's me, maybe. I'll try and put mine in.
It's okay now.
Is it me?
Yeah, no, it's fine now.
Fine
No,
now.
it's okay.
That's fine. Cool.
That was weird.
Yeah, so weird.
I didn't hear anything.
Satan joined the
Super
stream
on
for a
brand,
moment.
you guys. Super on brand. Okay. All
In
right.
the interest of time, is that just like, can we roll to find a stable?
Do you want to?
Yeah.
All right. Roll an investigation check.
Should
All
we
of
all
us?
roll? Let's all roll. It'd
Yeah.
probably
No.
help.
No. 2 of you. One of you
I will
roll
go.
with advantage.
Oh, okay.
Who has the highest intelligence modifier? Okay, you do it with advantage. Go.
21.
21. All right.
Or if you smell the horses.
Takes you with 21. Takes you about 30 minutes once getting into the city. It is a large city, so it is quite impressive that you're able to do that in only 30 minutes. You find in the back corner a very large sign that is very crowded with text that says, "Pet shop, we're a legitimate business that sells real animals." It's kind of painted with
I think we
Pet
found a
shop.
smuggler.
Yeah.
Pet shop.
mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
No.
Should we go in?
Okay,
Yeah.
listen, everybody. We're getting horses and nothing else. Tam,
Okay.
no dogs, nothing.
I can't make any promises, but
No.
I will
Tam,
try.
you stay outside.
No, I won't. I promise I won't have any. I won't. I already have. No, I don't have my chicken anymore. I really need a pet.
I make
Maybe the fact that you don't have your chicken anymore means that you shouldn't have a pet.
I put Oscar on Tam's shoulder and I'm like, you take care of him. We need to.
All right.
I'm going
Okay, I'll come in, but I won't. I promise I won't.
Oscar's like glaring at you.
I just look over my shoulder and I'm like, oh shit. All right.
All right. I'm sorry. Sorry for all the movement. I just have to plug in my computer. Okay.
It's okay.
I took you on a tour of my school. It's fine.
Alice, can you raise your camera a bit?
Who?
Alice, can you raise your
Oh
camera
yeah,
just like
sorry.
a little bit?
I'm currently leaning on like a million books, so let me. Sorry,
You
I'll
are
read
good.
it.
Okay. Going inside the pet shop.
Val is gonna stay outside of the pet shop, just like chilling out front.
Okay. Well, first off, the entrance of this pet shop. By the way, pet shop is in quotations. Like pet shop. On the outside, there is a window that has curtains, and within that curtain, you guys just see pressed up against one of the glasses, kind of just looking at you, just.
Oh my god.
Tam?
You see a
Tam,
dog
No.
kind of just
No.
waggling.
I'm
his
looking
tail
at it
excited.
and I'm like,
Okay.
no, I'm
No.
fine. I'm fine.
I'm gonna
I'm
put my
fine.
hand on Augie, like, please control me.
I'm trying so hard to control myself.
Oh my god. Okay, do we see any, like, do we see a attendant or like a salesperson?
All right, you're walking inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Walking inside, you see just floor to ceiling is just covered. There are just these very large, they're not necessarily cages, but they're these very large fenced off areas that are magically stacked on top of each other. So it's like a very large, I would say, there's a bunch of playpens everywhere, basically. That just have different things. In the corner, you see a bunch of bunnies that are just jumping around. Next to them, you see some little thin, weaselly, ferret-looking things that have running around. You see a dog and like a small puppy over there, and then kind of just various animals stacked. On the other side, you see more exotic things, like you see some snakes, you see some lizards, some geckos. You see there's a very large tank in the back that is, it's like in the back, kind of into the middle section, that is just a huge water tank that is just filled. There are fish and seahorses and just all kinds of animals here.
Sorry, does it look like ethical? Like, is there enough space for every animal in the cage?
It does. Surprisingly, as sketchy as this seems, it seems very ethical. All the animals look as though it's like very well cared for. There's a bunch of cats as well. Above the first fenced off, like above the playpens, they're kind of like, again, like built into the wall, a second thing of playpens that are all like meshed together, and there's a bunch of cats just
That was going to be my question too, actually.
running around.
Ren is going to step outside.
And there is a counter in the back.
Val is gonna go stand next to Ren outside.
Okay. So it's just us three. Guys, I promise we will come back to the puppies. Please, for the love of God, can we just focus on horses right now?
Okay.
Promise? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Very much.
Sure.
Is there a salesperson in here? Can I call out to get someone's attention?
On the counter, there is just a single bell that is just sitting. So
Yeet.
kind of reverberates. All the animals kind of get really excited for a second.
Oh god.
And you see this very spindly looking hand reach up on the counter, kind of.
Holy shit!
What the fuck?
And then you hear almost like this crashing of something. And you see Sin. Well, hello there. How may I help you? And what you see there is a man kind of. First, the thing that hits you is just smell. This guy smells terrible. He has huge things under his eyes. He's wearing this very ostentatious, like bright purple with a gold vest and a gold tie that's off kiltered. You can see a little bit of like a white undershirt peeking through. His hair is in this mullet almost, like a big thing right here, and just fantastically long in the back, with a very big, like, thick mustache. But under that, this guy looks like he's like maybe 12. The only thing that looks like he's got a very like young face, but it's a very alarming appearance. He goes, "Yes, how may I help you today? Are you looking to buy some pets? We got some good pets here."
We're looking for horses. Just horses.
Horses, only horses.
Definitely horses.
Well, we might got some in the back. I do have some fantastic racing beetles that you might be interested in.
No, thank you very much. But we really just need a couple of horses. If they come with a cart, that would be grand. We're going on a trip, right? So,
Well, follow me to the back.
okay.
I can find some interesting. I have some. Well, what you need these horses for?
Or
A journey. We're going on a journey. Just a few days ride.
Oh, so you're looking to travel?
indeed.
Oh, yeah, I guess that'll work too. All right, follow me into the back. And you kind of see as he hops down, this guy's standing at about 3 feet tall, and he kind of waddles. He's got very bow-legged, and he kind of waddles through a beaded curtain in the back.
I'm not like, is Ren still outside? They're both outside? Okay. Okay, I'm going to follow this very strange man.
All right, you follow him. It's very, all the playpens are very well lit. They're able to have, like, you know, they have these very nice, it's almost like magical in quality, like it almost looks like they're having a bright sunny day, but it's still, outside is just incredibly bright as you walk outside, and your eyes have to adjust for a moment as you're just looking around, and there is a huge fenced off area. Looking up at the sky, it still looks, it's almost like, it looks real, but knowing that this is in the center of the city, you know that there's no way that this is like the outside. Like the sky is almost purple. Like it's like a bright sunny day, but it's purple in hue, and you just look out and you just see like horses. Well, what you perceive look almost like horses. They're like horses with very long necks. You also see some very, very large looking like flat discs that all have like kind of like nice, like these really hard shells on them, and kind of have like racing motifs on the back, so they have like numbers on them, and those they're just like screwing around. He goes, you kind of see him, and he goes, "All right, Bessie, all right, it's okay. We're just here to find some horse. Are you sure I can't interest you in some cows or these
Hot-
fantastic
hot-
racing beetles?
Oh,
Yeah.
Um,
can we ride on cows? Maybe.
No, we cannot.
No,
Cows.
but that'd be a lot of fun.
Yes.
No, horses. Horses are fine. Horses are fine.
But they
Well,
don't look like normal horses. What are these?
these are magical horses. They're very, very special. They have got some beautiful texture. Their coats are magnificent. If you're looking into some sort, if you're looking to look aristocratic in any sort of sense, these are beautiful purchases that would be willing to offer you.
Can
Is
I
there-
pet the horses?
Sorry.
Sorry.
I will let
Yeah,
you pet
please
the
do.
horses if you're interested in buying some of them. They are beautiful. And
Honestly, we're just looking to maybe borrow, rent a couple, just to, we just need a means of travel for like a couple days.
oh, you're looking for travel. Well, they're more show horses,
No.
that kind of thing.
We need to get from A to B, please.
Well, I mean, I don't really have any particularly good like traveling horses. Those are very boring, And who wants boring things? But if you are looking for some fast travel, I recommend these fantastic racing beetles. Now, let me say, they are the smoothest ride. They can go up mountains. They can go on rough terrain. They are very, very fast. I trained them myself. May I just say, these beetles are a worthy investment, through and through.
Do I trust him?
Yeah, can we roll insight check?
Hold on.
Roll an insight check.
All right. Hold on a minute. Are you saying the beetles will take us?
I trust him.
How big are these beetles?
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 4 plus what is 5.
Oh my God.
Looking at these beetles, they're abnormally large.
Oh shit! So they're not like beetles.
No, these are very large. I'd say about 6 feet by 4 foot. Beetles. They're kind of low to the ground, but they're very large.
I don't know, guys. I think this is legit.
What? Are you telling me we're going to buy horses and we're gonna buy fucking beetles? Okay, hold on.
Wait,
Couple of ground rules.
Alice, did you roll?
I did not roll insight. Oh wow, I rolled insight and that was a 6 minus.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Can I roll insight?
Oh no, hold on, sorry. That's a 6 plus 3, so that's a 10.
Okay. You wanted to roll
No,
inside
that's
too?
a 9. I can't math. Sorry. He seems legit.
I trust him.
I'm rolling insight. You two are terrible.
All right.
What did you get?
Wait, was it a 1?
All of you guys, this guy seems very trustworthy. You were a bit concerned at first with the mullet and the color scheme and the mustache.
Oh,
It kind of output you, but man, he seems like he knows what he's talking about.
Question, because I rolled a 9. Would that give me any reason to cast Zone of Truth? Would I have any inclination that he was not legit still?
If you want to cast Zone of Truth, you can.
No, I won't yet, but just as long as it wasn't totally maybe oh, I trust him, but I'm gonna cast it anyway. So are you sure there aren't any normal horses at all? Maybe in other places in Valashi? Can you recommend us anywhere?
Well, this is the best place in all of Valashi to get any of your pet looking for needs. However, I will say there is nothing better than my fine racing beetles.
We're gonna find some fucking fucking beetles, aren't we?
These
How-
beetles
How? Okay.
customizable. They are very easy to take care of. They just eat grass. I am just saying, these beetles are worth your time and energy.
Can I pet the beetles?
You can absolutely pet the beetles. They really like it when you stroke their antenna, if you will.
Sir. Okay.
So yes,
these-
my short friend.
Is this like a one beetle per person kind of job? Can I take 2 people? Like we need.
And
Yeah.
1 person per beetle.
How much is a beetle?
A beetle, well, it depends on which ones you guys are looking to get. I'm selling them for about 150 gold pieces. That you have to understand that these are very, very nice beetles. They can do a lot. I'm losing this accent. These beetles are the finest beetles that you will ever see.
Yeah, I got that, but how much would it be to just rent them for a couple days? We just need a horse. Just need a horse. Yep.
I'd say about I'll say with a down payment of 25 gold per beetle, with an additional 10 gold a day, I will let you rent these beetles. However, when you fall in love with them, because I swear they have the sweetest personalities, they will become a part of your family so fast. And I promise you, these beetles will want to come into your life. And then when they do, we can discuss regular pricing.
Sir, we're buying 4 beetles off you. I'm going to give you a down payment of 15 gold and 10 gold per day.
Make a persuasion check.
14?
14.
Yes. Also, don't we need 5?
Val said she didn't need one because...
No, Val can only travel for 1 hour at a time in her wild shape, or whatever it's called. So we need 5.
She can do 2 hours and then a short rest, and then 2 hours and then a short rest.
I thought it was 1 hour.
She gets 2
2 goes of it.
Per day. Okay.
No,
per long or short rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 beetles. 15 gold down payment.
I believe I said 25. But because you are getting 4 of them, I will allow a down payment of 20. However, please take care of these beetles. They are very, very fancy. They are wonderful. I promise you that they are worthy investment.
And they will get us, like, we can ride these things, like, and how...
Absolutely. Would you like to see? Let me show you. And he goes and waddles over.
Yes.
It sits on the beetle, sits crisscross, and he goes, now, if you like, for an extra 5 gold per beetle, I will give you these fancy saddles of my own creation that will allow you to use both your hands to carry any necessary equipment that you might desire, because these beetles are the strongest beetles you will find this south of the border.
Let's just walk.
Surely that's part of the whole scenario, right? The saddle as well.
Sorry, what?
Oh my god.
Certainly we can, as part of the whole bundle, as well as the beetles, we get the saddle as well. That seems reasonable.
Yes,
right?
for an additional 5 gold, you can also get a saddle.
I can't believe it!
We're gonna look so
We're just
stupid.
fighting rock. This is Jules speaking. Why?
I would just like to note, I went to the bathroom, you were talking about horses. I came back, and you were talking about beetles. I was very confused.
I don't know what to say.
We're gonna look so goddamn stupid. All riding on beetles and one horse with no one on it.
I don't
In this town. It just
If it
wasn't
makes you feel any better, Val does not have to go like as a horse.
I know. That's why we're getting cool.
No, but I'm just saying I could transform into something other than a horse, so it's not 4 beetles and a horse. It'll look more normal.
I don't. Okay. Hold on. Maybe we only need 3 because one person can ride.
Wait, hang on. Wait, how many people can ride a beetle? Is it just one?
One, yeah.
But then if there are 2, like Nora's quite small, so can she like double up for someone else? As in, like, I don't know.
Just an intelligence check.
Please help. 2. I don't know shit.
That seems like a really good idea.
No.
Yeah, Nora can just ride on my back. She can go piggyback, and then we can ride and save money on the Beatles.
Ren is
You
wondering where the fuck these people are because it's been so fucking long. So Ren is going to sort of tentatively go back into the pet shop and try and find them.
Okay. Looking around,
Please
you
help
just
us.
see like walls and walls of just cute animals all just kind of looking at you. Just
Is there a door?
Make a perception check.
Does Ren hear the sound of us all just
Natural
dying?
20.
Natural 20. Wow.
Thank you. See that door so well.
Looking around, you don't see a particular like a door, but you do see a portal that has a beaded curtain on
Okay,
it.
go through it.
All right, you enter to see a very large, kind of penned off area with these horses with very long necks, and your friends kind of staring dumbfounded at this man in a mullet and a very, very flashy outfit sitting on a very large beetle, just kind of walking around saying, and with this, if you have
Pardon me.
any sort
I'm
of
sorry, pardon
sort
me.
of archery, if you want to shoot some arrows.
While he's talking,
Grab
Nora,
the
what is happening right now?
They want to buy beetles. I
Why
can't
would
find
you like
Or if you
beetles?
want to take a nice snack,
Well,
the
it's right
ride is
there.
smooth enough that you
I don't
can
know what to
make
do.
some tea, not
Let's
spill it.
But it's a 4-day walk. What do you
I
want to do?
like walking.
Okay.
Are we really going to spend our money on beetles? Also, there are horses right there.
They're
the
not
same.
horses. They're weird long neck things.
But they still can trot. That's all we need. Let's just buy 2 of those things and grab a cart from somewhere and get out of here. Why are we beetles?
The voice of
No,
reason.
I don't know. Where did you go? Why did you leave me?
Fucking
You left
cages.
me with these psychos and now they're trying to buy beetles.
I am like,
expected you would be able to take care of this. But
I can't because I really want to go to
What?
the rent, but I'm trying to like be a good
All right.
person here.
calm down, sir.
Oh my goodness.
Those
It's
things. Yes, hello. Those things right there, the things with the long necks,
Oh, yeah.
are those capable of pulling a cart?
Oh, of course.
Oh my god.
How much are they per?
Are you looking to buy or are you looking to...
How much are they to buy?
To buy? I would say they're about $250 each.
And how much to rent per day?
To rent per day, it would be a 50 gold down payment plus 25 per day.
So we're talking like 20 gold down payment, 15 per day.
No, I said 50 down payment, 25 per
So
day.
I'm hearing 30 down payment, 20 per day. That's not bad.
He kind of looks down and is, no, I think I said 50 down payment, 25 per day.
You know the
Kind
Beatles.
of turns to Tam for a second. I said 50. Yeah.
I heard 30. I definitely
I also heard 30.
Well,
Are you sure?
Persuasion check.
heard.
Yeah, just you.
Okay. 8.
So
We
50
assist?
down payment plus 25 per day, unless you want to buy. In case which it'll be 250 gold per. Yeah.
Question. If we were to rent 2 of these, would there be some kind of package deal?
No, it'd be 50 gold down payment plus 25 per day.
God.
Guys, let's just buy the horses.
Do you have the money to
The
buy
long neck
2
boys.
fucking horses?
The Beatles were cheaper, I'm just saying.
But
Can
the
they
horses
pull
have the
apart?
long necks.
Yeah,
And they're
well spotted.
If we hang on, I don't know if we have the money. Are you sure? If we bought the horses, would it still be 250 for each?
If you bought the horse, well,
I'll give you 400 gold for 2, and we'll give you a 5-star review to all of our friends. I have so many friends.
roll persuasion check with advantage.
Do we have 400 gold?
Oh no. Wait. Can I roll again because it came off the table and it's under my way data?
Yes, yeah, it's invalid if it's on the floor.
Oh, 22.
22?
Wait, no. With advantage, no, just 20. Sorry.
450, and you make sure to tell all your friends about Pet Shop, because we are a totally legitimate business that sells real animals.
I'm just assuming that this comes with, like, the gear required to hook up these animals to a cart.
I don't sell carts, sir.
Oh
But
my God.
I'm talking about harnesses, whatever you use to hook them up to a cart. I'm assuming Ren would know.
yeah, you get the feel. I don't sell carts, sir. These are meant for. I'm sure that there will be. Well, they will be very effective for what you are searching for, but I am not quite certain about what is required for carts. I am just a lover of animals. I care for these animals, but I'm not quite certain about any form of cart hooking.
Sir, do you like magical items?
Flashback.
I would say that I'm interested in what are you offering?
Are we outside right now?
No.
Okay. Well, these items are particular in their use, but I have a interesting little globe item here, and I pull out the orb thing,
Okay.
and it whispers, right? Like
Yeah.
it just okay. If you listen carefully,
You
hear that?
hear a faint. It is 2:37 in the afternoon. And he goes, oh, well, that is interesting.
now we had that appraised, and it's actually worth 150 gold.
Oh,
I would be
interesting.
willing to pay you 300 for 2 horses, and give you that right there.
All right. So 400 with this fancy orb.
Oh, I did say 300. With
So
your-
400 with this fancy orb, and I think that's fair, as long as I get your recommendation.
Kate,
Yours
can I
is worth
Recommendation.
150, and my recommendation is worth at least another 50. So I think 300 for 2 is a very good deal, my friend.
Yeah, 400 plus
Three.
or
300.
roll a persuasion check.
Kate, am I able to roll something to see
Can
like whether I know how much horses run for, like
Yeah.
given that I grew up
Yeah,
on a farm
yeah.
and shit?
Yes.
Okay. Would it be intelligence or?
Yeah.
Also, can we get Jess like advantage? Because I was also arguing.
Nope.
Uh,
'Cause it was with advantage, but yeah. What did you roll?
I got a 15.
it was with the
15. You know that they go for about 250.
Okay.
I got 17.
17.
Uh-huh.
Okay. He goes 350 plus this orb. And your stellar recommendation.
Fine.
reasonable.
Yep, sounds good.
So we all just have to pay 70.
Yep.
All right. Can we assume we can scrape together the money? Everyone mark off 70.
All right.
So now we have 2 horses and we still need a cart.
Yeah.
Do we need a cart?
Well,
we
we
do.
only have 2 horses.
Yep. My bad.
All right. Yay.
Why do I feel like we've still been swindled? Just...
Yeah, really.
I feel like I've lost like 10 years of my life.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Alright. Let's get out of this shop.
Okay. Bye, sir.
Oh my fucking god. By the way, looking at these horses, are these like okapis or something? Like what? Why do they have long necks?
Looking at these are giraffes.
Well,
Are you joking? Are you fucking joking?
I noticed that they were like twice the size of a horse.
Stop. No, they're like mini giraffes. So it's
Okay,
like a
miniature.
giraffe the size of a horse.
I
Oh
already love
my
it. All right.
god. Oh my god.
This is the best thing I've ever done in
This
Dungeons
is
and
the
Dragons.
best purchase, the best use of 70 gold.
My god.
Right, let's just fucking find a cart.
What are their colorations like? Are they literally like
It's-
yellow?
It's a mini giraffe. You guys
Oh
are
my god.
mini giraffes.
Right.
Oh my god.
Can we name them?
Can we name them? Yeah.
We're naming one Bernard. That's it.
Okay.
Who for? just Bernard. Oh god.
I think this one should be called Kate. I've always resonated with the name Kate. I don't know
Why
why.
don't we make that Kate as name as well? Bernard and Kate. That
I like
sounds
it.
really nice.
Oh god.
Val is outside. Not in participating in any of
I'm
this.
making a note of that, Jules.
All right, so
Okay.
can we quickly
Can we
like
roll
make
to
an
find a
investigation?
cart?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's roll to find a car.
Yep.
I got a 16.
Are you guys
Fine.
okay? You guys awkwardly make your way out of the pet shop. Val, you see them as they come out with these 2, like, very, like, almost like yellow and orange looking horses with
Do they have
very long necks.
do they have like not leashes but like
Yeah, they've got
Okay.
like little red collars with like leashes.
cool. I'm pulling Bernard. Oh my god.
What are those?
These are
these
our
are horses.
steeds. They're great. We love them. This one's Bernard. That one's Kate. And now we need a cart.
I don't think that's what a horse looks like.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
10 minutes ago, you weren't sure you'd ever seen a horse.
That was actually Maddie, not Val.
Okay.
Val's definitely seen horses.
Okay.
Maddie is stupid. Val is not. I'm pretty sure that's not a horse.
But he's so pretty.
You know what?
Would I have
At this
seen
point-
a giraffe before, Kate?
What about me? Would I have seen a giraffe?
Oh,
I feel like I might have.
I think you might have.
Would I have too?
Yes, you would have actually.
Okay.
Have
These are
I
giraffes.
read about giraffes?
These are giraffes. Awesome.
Have I read about giraffes?
Yeah. I may. Well, you know what? Just
Please
do an
tell me no,
intelligence
because
check.
I can't bear with the knowledge that I've just bought a giraffe and thought,
I don't think. Yeah. Okay. No, you haven't. Then
fantastic.
I'll be nice.
Thank you.
I whisper to Ren, you know these are giraffes, right?
Yeah, but they can pull a cart, so
right.
you've got giraffes.
This is a fantastic purchase.
Okay, Alice's
Wait.
16 roll to find a cart. Did that work?
Huh?
My 16 to roll a cart. My 16 to find a cart.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Sorry. I'm
Alright.
talking to Val for a second.
Oh.
I have
Does this mean Val can turn into a giraffe now?
I was just about to ask that.
Oh no!
Yes.
Yes.
Solely because I don't want to be
A
like,
small giraffe, but yes.
but like, because like, imagine how weird it'd be if it's like 4 giraffes walking around and it's like a dog. Like,
Well, if we get a cart, you can just ride on the cart with
we're
us.
still gonna look so stupid with
Oh my
giraffes. Like,
Better than fucking beetles.
that's true.
Why do the Beatles now look like a better option?
I honestly though, thinking about it, the beetles, the coating on the top of the beetle, that would be quite slippery without that $5 extra saddle that we would have had to purchase. So I feel like the giraffes are just a safer bet. I am
It's $5 gold, not $5.
All right. Did we
Oh,
find,
God,
did we
Maddie, my
find cart? Please let us leave the watching.
Just to clarify, Tam would also not know what a giraffe is either. Probably
No.
not.
Yeah, no.
Cool. Lol.
I've
This
never
is-
seen horses like these ever.
They're just so yellow and
I
orange.
know. Are they like
I wonder-
special, like Valashi horses?
I don't know. Their necks are so thin. I'm just worried they'll snap or something. But I guess they don't.
Ren, have
Um,
you seen horses like these before?
Yes, I have. I have. They
Yep. So
at home.
What? What?
It's fine.
yeah.
So you know what
Anyway.
they're called?
Should we find a cart? Yes, they're called giraffes. They're not horses.
What?
I'm
Yes.
not even sure they have.
Do you guys not
giraffes
know
do.
that?
No,
A
I
dra-
don't know what a fucking
A giraffe?
It's a giraffe, yeah.
A giraffe.
They're small though. They're very small giraffes.
Yeah.
Anyway, cart. Please.
Yep, sorry.
You're telling me there were giraffes in Higash?
Yes.
Where?
My family were collectors.
Of giraffes?
Giraffes?
Animals in general.
That's really
you have-
cool.
You had a pet giraffe.
I wouldn't call it a pet, no, but I've seen them.
Are they good tempered? Because these guys seem okay.
It depends on how they've been treated, but these ones seem fine.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I got it.
I'm sorry, I have questions. This entire session,
We've just literally.
It's a clusterfuck.
Will we ever go on a
That
quest
is
again?
the session where we milked cows.
Oh my god, no, yeah, which one's worse? Not worse. Which one has more chaotic energy? Buying a giraffe or like milking cows?
They're pretty even.
No, buying a giraffe without knowing it's a giraffe.
Beetles. Like, yes.
Yeah. No, the fact that we bought giraffes not knowing they were giraffes until after we'd spent money on giraffes is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of in my life.
You guys look over at Val for a second, and you just see her tentatively like approaching the giraffes, and they, for some reason, they seem to get very, very calm, almost like, and kind of just bend their necks down, and you see as Val reaches up and starts to pet it a little.
Truly.
You're really good with the giraffe things.
I guess so. I've never been around a giraffe before. And then she like is continually petting them.
Do all animals react that way to you?
I don't know. Ow! Sorry. I'm sorry. I just banged my knee into my desk.
1 second, please.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm going to take the giraffe and find a cart.
All right. All right. So you guys are able to, looking around, you see, you guys actually passed this before, but you see a big, it's kind of like, takes you a good 40 minutes to walk around. You kind of walking around with these giraffes. People are kind of giving you weird looks. No one's really come up and asked you anything, though, but you pass by a very large store that says Gnome Depot outside.
Oh
my
god.
I quit. I quit.
Why?
What the fuck is going on tonight?
Welcome back to D20 Era, where we find giraffes and
Shop at Gnome Depot.
uh,
All right, so we walk into Gnome Depot, and oh my
Should you leave should you leave the giraffes outside? I don't think giraffes are allowed in Gnome Depot. Unless they're service giraffes, but I don't think they have service giraffes in this world.
I'm gonna peek my head and say, "Do you guys service giraffes?"
Look,
Jesus Christ!
there's you see a gnome in a red vest, kind of looks.
I'm gonna cry! I just want to come! Do you do MOTs for giraffes?
Service giraffe.
Oh my god!
Okay, guys. You see a gnome in a red vest, kind of looks up and he goes, "What the fuck is a giraffe?"
I kind of open the door more and be like, "That is a giraffe. Are they allowed to come in the store?"
Oh, no. Kind of
All right. I say, guys, the giraffes are not allowed in.
That's fine. We weren't planning on that. Do you have possibly a cart that we can attach to these lovely not horses?
Yes, that would be in the back. You're gonna go down this aisle to the left, and you'll see we have many Gnome Depot brand carts there.
How much for one?
You walk over and look, and there's a cart there's a very small one that's worth about 50 gold, and it comes with the nice ability to, like, it comes with the rigging included to have a horse. There's also a larger one, like that one is kind of like the size of like a wagon. The large cart is about 150.
Which one does the smaller one take 2 giraffes?
No, that is like a children's wagon,
Okay.
basically, the size.
Okay. Can we get a cart that will be pulled by 2 giraffes, please?
Again, I don't really know what the fuck a giraffe is, but
Pretend the horses, it's fine.
Yeah.
Horses. We have a cart that's about 150 that would be able to be pulled by 2 horses. It's also, if you're interested in buying the 2-year warranty, it would take you up to 200 gold. But if it ever gets ruined by or something's faulty in the making of it, you can bring it back and we'll replace it.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure? I can set you up with a payment plan as well.
No.
All right. So just the cart then.
Yep.
All right, that will be 150. Do you have a loyalty rewards card?
Oh my god. No, I do
Are you
not.
interested in signing up for our rewards program?
Do I have a rewards program, Kate?
I want to pull John Mulaney.
Do you? Do I?
Absolutely.
Do you? Sure. Maybe.
All right. Can I? Okay, so you pull out this loyalty card that you have. It's basically just a pretty simple. It's got some things written in Gnomish at the bottom. Like, all right, and if you come back with a purchase this large, you all are eligible for a 15% discount on any small-term appliances or any home furnishings if you're looking in the next 6 months.
All right,
Thank you.
Wonderful. So useful. Let's go.
So,
For love.
how much is this costing?
150.
30 each.
Okay. Oh my god.
This wild shape is really coming in handy now.
All right.
I've been waiting to use this gag for so long.
I love it, Kate.
Gnome Depot.
It's
I'm sorry.
fantastic.
Insane.
This whole last session.
You can tell we haven't played for like a month because we're like.
The dude with the mullet. I can't.
Okay.
So, are we set to go, or
Let's get out of Valashi.
for fuck's sake, yes, please. Hit the road, Jack.
So does someone have to be directing the horses, like, right, like, at the front?
The giraffes.
The giraffes. Sorry.
You're asking. I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, you all knowing how carts and horses work, you get the idea that to take them in a specific direction, you're going to want to have someone leading them in that direction.
Val, you showed aptitude with these creatures. Would you like to perhaps try steering? I can sit up front with you and navigate.
Sure, I can try.
Beautiful. Shall we go? Everyone ready?
Yep.
Sure.
I will be in the back.
The cat just fucking... I like raised my arm and out of nowhere she just leapt at it. Anyway. Go.
I have to actually find my cat.
Okay. So as you guys set out to go find this animal smuggler, that's where we'll end this session.
Wow, guys. We achieved so much.
I was literally waiting for you when you said, "Oh, Matt, Val's gonna steer." I honestly just wanted to go, "Yip yip." That was all I wanted.
No.
We'll say we'll say that you did that, and that's where we ended the session.
Heck yeah.
The session. Oh my god.
Yip yip.
Wow, guys.
Pretty
Yes.
successful. Completely
It took us-
rerouted every single thing that I planned for this session, but it's fine.
Oh
Yes,
my
giraffe.
god. What? But oh god. Ugh.
It's not even that we like were stupid. We were like, hey, like look, there's some giraffes. Let's be stupid and buy them. We didn't even know. I just thought they were like alpacas for real.
I had a no. I had a.
I
feeling
just
when Kate
thought
was
the
like,
horses in Valashi had long necks. Like,
Just
Wait,
like
Kate
a
was like-
feature.
when Kate was like, they have long necks, I was like, are they giraffes? And I'm like, no, of course they aren't giraffes. Why would they ever be giraffes?
You guys service giraffes.
I want to print that on a T-shirt. Do you
You
guys
guys service
giraffes?
Yeah.
Ooh, guys.
And
Oh,
then on the back, just
Hold on, where were we meant to go? What was planned? Because
I
we
don't-
showed a blackboard, and then the big X was next to one of them.
Yeah,
So it
like
felt
what else are we supposed
we
to
were
do?
being guided somewhere, and I thought we were following the plan.
wait, did we finish the session?
Yes, apparently
Oh!
we finished.
guys,
Okay, I'll get off. Yes.
on YouTube, a guy called the Savage King said, "Just stop talking."
What? Oh my god.
I'm
Oh
screaming.
wow, these are great. Hang on, wait. Okay, I'm gonna stop the live stream. All right.
Yeah, we're still streaming.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Ah!